I know there are other terminal diseases out here, but we can't slow this down and we can't cure it. I mean, when that neurologist told us what it was, he says, unfortunately your son has a form of leukodystrophy. It's called Krabbe. And then he says, unfortunately there's no cure for it. And then we just kind of look at him and shook our heads, and then he said, and it's terminal. There's just no cure for this, and when you show symptoms, it's too late. I mean, it's just the nastiest disease that I've ever heard of. No one deserves this. I mean, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and so, it doesn't matter if it's my family or someone else. I mean, that's why we're trying to do something. He was rolling over, he was smiling, he was giggling and laughing. We literally can see the day that this just kind of snapped into him. When he went from smiling till he will never smile again. He'll never smile again, he'll never walk, he'll never crawl. He can barely move his arms, his legs. I mean, I don't really see his legs move much at all.
We just kind of found out that, it's not tested for in a lot of states, and he'll help more people in his short little life than most of us ever will. Sleeps really well, actually. I mean, he'll sleep 7-8 hours at a time. Helpful that he does get to sleep and that we get to sleep, but it's also very scary to have him go all night, not cry, and then you're afraid that when you go in the morning, he's not gonna be there.
We know that a lot of laws and a lot of things happen after a death. We understand that that's how it happens, and I said in our statement that we, in the Senate, we know that Bryce is going to die, but his death, hopefully can save another life. I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff that's coming that, it took me a while to kind of get to that point to where I wanted to ask those questions, but, we just want to help because we can't help him.